Hi, this is Joaquin Gutierrez showing you something new that you can do with your ChatGPT and your Bold Trail slash KV Core to make your website better. Also, promote new construction or any other properties that you choose to highlight on your website. Let's start. So, I chose here first, we're going to go into ChatGPT, and I chose Shoma Bay. But I have not been there and I don't have the time to go there. And some of you might have been there or also choose not to go until you have a prospect um, and you know that you should see these places and be able to promote them and so on. So I am going to come in here and I'm going to say, give me a summary of the new development called Shoma Bay in North Miami. Actually, let's just say Miami Beach. That's off of Normandy Isle. Take a quick look. It should give us a short summary. Whatever it gives you, always pretend that the ChatGPT is lazy and ask it to give you more information. So if you look here, it's giving you the sources, which have links. You have to make sure that you don't copy and paste those. You also don't want it that if it says contact the salesperson at Shoma for more information, you don't want that to travel with your the post that you're going to create here. This is going to be a blog post, by the way. So from here, you see it says Shoma Bay is a 21-story mixed-use development located at, gives us all that wonderful information, but to me, it's not enough. So I'm going to ask, can you give me information such as floor plans, prices, and deposit schedules for an investor? There you go. It's telling us about the floor plans, giving us some prices. You should put something on your post that says that prices are in constant flux and that they may not be accurate. And they won't be. You know, this moves along quickly when it comes to new construction and something that might be selling very quickly. So you can see there what the schedule is. Now, it didn't provide any pictures, and that makes me sad. So, can you provide the developers renderings for this property? You should also clear that the renderings that they provide, which they usually give you everything they have so that you can use them, are okay for you to post. So if you look, there we have it. We have 4 photos coming up. Very nice. We're going to look through here. We like all the information that's there. And what I'm trying to teach you here is to work smart, work quick, more elegantly than if you would have done this on your own. And if you don't have the budget to have a professional do this for you, you will now have professional results without having to spend the money. Now, I recommend that you get the ChatGPT paid, which is 20 bucks a month. So from here, now I'm going to say, take all of the information that you have provided and create a blog post for my Bold Trail website in HTML. Let's go back there and put a dynamic blog post for my Bold Trail. Include all of the images provided, and I'm going to hit enter. So now it'll take a few minutes, a few seconds. It should. Now imagine if you were doing this because you know how to do it already, and you're not explaining it or stopping and talking about it, right? This is minutes to get this done. So while this is working, and I'm gonna stay, let's not stay here. Let's go over to, um, actually, that's not where I want it to be. But this is to give you an example of what I did this for the Paragon, right? Miami Beach. I did this exactly the way I'm doing the one I just showed you, right? Look at that. That is very professional. Now, I'm going to go back to Bold Trail, and we're going to go ahead. Well, let's go see if this is done. It's still working. See, that's why I didn't want to leave here. Sometimes it seems that if you leave the page, it doesn't continue. Or it seems to say, hey, listen, if you're not going to pay attention, I'm not going to work for you. Now, if you look here, this is a little cheat that you can do. ChatGPT learns some of your habits. One of the things that I always put is a call to action at the bottom that says, contact me on WhatsApp. And there's a link there for my phone number. If you freeze it here, you'll be able to copy that link and use it yourself. So I believe it's still writing. So in the meantime, while that's still going on, and maybe I'll have to restart it, we're going to come back to Bold Trail. And we're going to slide down here. You see where it says Web and IDX? You're going to click there, and it's going to give you a list of all the blog posts that you have. You may not have any at this point. Maybe you're not using it yet. But at Web IDX, we're going to come across here where it says blog. And there are the blogs that I've done so far, right? You see it says add post. I'm going to hit add post. And right here, we're going to stop and go back to the, yep, it stopped. So I'm going to close. This is called a canvas, by the way. I'm going to close it. It doesn't look finished. It says that it's finished. So let's go ahead and slide up here. Okay, there it is. This is where I want to copy. So I copied the HTML. And I'm going to come back to where it says blog. Remember that let me close and show you again. Am I sure? I'm always sure. We went here, we went to my web IDX here, we went to blog, and then we hit add post. This is as simple as this is going to be. We're going to go ahead and click here. This is for source, right? And we're going to paste what we just copied and hit save. There you go. Shoma Bay, North Bay Village's newest luxury development. I'm not going to go through this. There you can put something about the prices changing, call for updated pricing, contact me, luxury amenities, deposit schedule, more pictures, timeline, completion timeline. They're expecting mid-2024 to 2025. Obviously, we're here for 2025. And if you click here, boom, takes you to WhatsApp. Publish now. We still need to give it a blog post name, so I'm going to go ahead and copy this. Remember, we're lazy. We're trying to get this done fast. So we're going to pop it up there, publish now, and we have it published. So now I'm going to go ahead and let me see. Last updated. All right, so the newest one is right there. I can copy the link right there. And let me show you what that's going to look. If somebody clicks and goes there, this is what they're going to find, which is going to be similar to anything they would find on your trail, Bold Trail website. So there you go, Shoma. On the side, if people want to go search for properties, the information is here. Now think of all the time that you saved doing this instead of putting something together, or more dangerously, sending them a link from the developer site to your customer, or sending information that you don't want to include. I've seen people send information from somebody else's website by accident. Another one of our agents might have created something like this, and someone sees it and send it to their customer, and before you know it, boom, they're giving their investor to somebody else. Now, if you look here, you can see how many times it's been viewed, so you'll know how much success you've had with any kind of advertising. Obviously, there are better ways of getting your analytics. But what I really want to show you after this, let me forget about that now. Let's come back here. I showed you the Paragon. I want to go back and go to my website. right? So this is your website. If you scroll down to the bottom, you're going to have all of your latest blog posts. That one's going to take a few minutes to kick up, but if you look here, you can see that I did Aura by Casa Tua in a class that I did the other day. If you want me in one of your offices, reach out. The Paragon, South Florida Housing Developments, I put these together by adding more than one. And then DSCR loans, if you want to talk to investors. So if you click on any of these, let's go to this one. This one's a little narrower. I did it in Spanish. And again, when they get to the post, the bottom, they're going to be more posts that they could see. Okay? Anyway, that's something that you should be doing. You could take this, copy the link, and send it to your people inside WhatsApp, by email, by text. And just, you know what, South Florida, this is the one that I did of multiple properties. So I put all the different properties in there, asked all the different questions, and then had it put together for me. South Florida's hottest new developments, the gem. Scroll down. Number 2 was Continuum Club. Then the Paragon was number 3, and number 4 is sold out. But I put it there not that I want to tell people that something they might want is gone. Actually, that's what I want to do. I want them to think, hey, look at these things are selling out. Urgency. You have to build urgency with your customers and get them to close the deal. That's it. Wrapping it up right now. If you want the conversation that I created this in, hit a like or send me a DM or a WhatsApp, and I'll send you the prompt. Take care.